Welcome to another episode of On the Rocks. Today my guest is Beppe Grillo, bronze medalist in the Small Nation Games.
Hello.
In the 100 meters.
Hello everyone.
Man, first I have to tell you well done.
Thank you very much.
You had a great competition.
Thank you.
And I know you struggled a bit up to the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to just explain what was going on up until that point.
Okay, so from last year GSSC was the main focus of like every athlete. Okay, so it was a big build up going to it, and let's say GSSC was end of May.
Yeah.
Like mid-April, I started feeling some back pains, and usually like I get quite a few of them, so I didn't think much of it. I kept training a bit, but it kept getting worse, and then like eventually I left it a bit to the end, going to a physio, and it stopped me from training for like a whole month. So like right before GSSC, I hadn't done a block start until Saturday, and my race was on Tuesday.
Wow.
So I was going into it with a lot of lack of preparation, which was a big shame. Like it's something I could have controlled, but I mean it worked out.
You've been dealing with back pains for a long time.
Sorry, I keep going.
Don't worry.
Yeah, not really actually,
no.
but like sometimes, let's say I do a session of gym, I do squats and my back just starts to hurt after like squatting a lot. I don't know. I think I have like some weak hips. So all the physios have been telling me.
I saw your video today of the block start.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying something crazy. Your back curves a bit at the top. You have scoliosis?
I don't think so. I haven't actually properly checked it. But I think that would also be like, because like when you're on the blocks, one leg's higher than the other.
Yeah, true.
I'm not sure if that's just a product of that.
Could be, maybe you lean on one side.
Yeah, maybe a bit. But yeah, I did a whole month not training.
And you still ran, how much did you run? 10.6?
10.66, which was a PB. We'll get into the 100.
Okay, alright.
And 21.5. Like the 21.5 is honestly I'm the most happy about.
Wow.
Because like 21.5, it's not close to my PB. It's like my PB is 21.17. But given that I ran 21.5 with no preparation for a 200, right?
No.
It was quite impressive to me.
No, it's a really good result for what you were dealing with going up to it. That's very good.
And like the two, it's a different event to the one.
Yeah.
So the 100, I was able to go in and carry my weight, like normal. But the two, if you're not preparing for it, if you're not training, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna struggle.
You didn't do any curve.
Yeah, no. Like I mean, it shows. If like you see like my race of GSSC, I was running well. I do my normal 150, maybe ahead of like everyone. But then I just had nothing left in my legs, lack of training.
You have a rapid start,
Yeah, thanks.
I was seeing your blocks today.
Bro, in the 100 heats. In the 100 heats, I think I had the best block start ever.
For sure.
Yeah, like
for sure.
I was cutting like the guy who eventually won the final, San Savini, Francesco. I was cutting him by like 10, like not 10, 5 meters.
I'll give you that for sure. 5-10 meters.
Like properly. Like that was a good start. But yeah, we have to work on the rest of the 100,
You have the thing is, you've before last year, you had just come back from your break.
Yeah.
So you're giving yourself 2 years only.
Yeah.
And CSSC and GSSC medals.
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
there's a lot to work.
Like last year, I had a really good year last year.
I remember.
And the craziest thing is that it was my first year back. So like, okay, it was a crazy year with like results and whatever, but then if you like come to find out that it was my first year back, and it's like, oh shit, okay, yeah, it was a crazy year.
It was even bigger.
And yeah, we're just gonna keep it going, bro.
You finished with 1080
last year.
CSSC, what was it?
CSSC was 1065, man.
165.
Yeah, plus 2.4 win.
I remember that.
I was so pissed, bro, because when I saw 1065, I was like, bro, seriously? Like 1065, bro. Because I was talking to, okay, like, if you ask one of my teammates, I'm sure you might know, I'm a really like big, I set really high goals.
Yeah.
Like really high goals. Like sometimes my teammates like Steve and Carla start looking at me like, calm down a bit. And like last year, one of my goals was to run 10.6. First year back, I wanted to run 10.6. And I was telling them and like my coach, like, you know, I want to do it. I think I can. You know, it's in me, I think. And when I saw 10.65, I was like, I fucking did it. But then Luke Bedzina was the first one to tell me. He's like, bro, I'm so happy for you, but at the same time, man, I'm so sad. I'm like, what? Why? And he's like, it was 2.4 wins. I'm like,
oh
fuck.
My God, man, that happened to Luke this year as well.
Yeah.
With
his CV. Yeah, that was a scary race.
Yeah, man.
That was a scary race for me.
The one, which one?
The one where Luke
him against
and Gaetano came in with like 10.66.
What a race, man.
Yeah, I thought that was a good race. I love Luke, bro. Like, he keeps pulling through at the end. Like
Luke, man. Luke had an uphill battle this GSSC. He was so pissed off after the one.
And like, honestly, like, okay, yeah, fuck it. Whatever happened in the one happened. But if you just like look past it and like just forget GSSC, he still has so much more to give.
No, for
like,
sure.
I think he'll do a PB easily this season.
So. I think this year
he'll break.
There's a lot left, huh?
Yeah.
We forget that we still have nationals, we still have EAP, which is going to be really big this year.
Yeah.
And we still have
team champs.
Team champs, man.
Team champs in like what? Let's see. 12 days.
12 days.
Yeah, 12 days we go.
I heard there's a bit of chaos with the flights, man.
With the flights.
Yeah.
I think that might be my fault.
Shamil.
Because I have exams this week. Not tomorrow, but like this whole month of June I have exams. And I was like talking to Mario, telling him I don't know if I can come to Team Champs. I had an exam that clashes with the dates and I managed to change it. But then there was another exam which is on the 19th, which is the day we fly.
Day you leave, huh?
I told him, Mar, I have an exam 19th in the morning. If we're gonna fly on the 19th, I need to fly in the evening or late. So I think that we didn't get a direct flight to Poland, and we're going to Frankfurt because of me. Because I'm sure there was a good flight from Ryanair, but no, it might be my fault.
Special treatment, Beppe.
Yeah, bro. If any of my architecture classmates are watching, the principles of architecture exam got moved because of me. No one knows, but now you know.
Now you know.
Yeah. So your summer is delayed because of me.
How's architecture doing?
It's good, man. But like, just to be honest, like, it's so hard to focus on school when I love athletics so much and I just want to like do athletics 24/7. It's so hard to focus on school.
That's a nice feeling to have.
Yeah, but then architecture itself I love. Like, if there wasn't athletics, I would for sure be so passionate about architecture. But like, then again, you know, it's hard to focus on it.
Listen, you made us super proud, especially me. I remember that year where you were gone and you were trying to focus on A-levels and stuff. I was telling Sana, like, can you tell him to come back?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna be like,
you're so sweet, Luke.
You know, but and I'm super glad you came back because you have a lot of potential and you're probably gonna run fucking fast.
Oh, thanks, man.
You have like sub 10.5s in you.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Even more.
I think so. More. That year where I had stopped, actually, I was getting a lot of like my sister was telling me like, this person asked for you, this person asked for you, this person asked for you. Like, a lot of people like were wanting me to come back. Steve had messaged my dad. He told him like, listen, like, get your son to start again. You know, it's a waste.
And they could see it too.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, I could see it, but at that time I just didn't want it. You know, I was talking to Mario today, and like he was telling me when you used to train with me, because I used to train with Mario. You used to tell me when you used to train with me, you didn't used to like want to train. You know, you didn't used to want to.
I remember you were a bit on and off.
Yeah, and I told him like that's the difference. Like now I want it. You know, now it's like athletics is everything.
What changed? What made you really want to get better?
I don't know, man. I think like the satisfaction of winning is crazy, you know, and like being on top, like that feeling. I think like that's what I want.
Feels good.
Yeah, feels so good. You know,
to winning.
I'm addicted to winning, bro.
That's a good mentality.
Need to get back to winning. That's it.
But So now, I'm super excited to see what's going to happen with Nationals. We're going to have a really good race.
Yeah.
Even Graham's going to 100 naħseb.
He's going to do one?
Probably. He'll do everything,
Why
Graham.
not? He'll podium in the one.
School.
Because Gaetano can't run it.
Why?
Because he's not.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I mean, the two, man, I was saying this to my parents. I was like, 200 Nationals is going to be fucking crazy. Because
Bez is coming in with good twos.
Bez is coming in with good twos. But bro, I'm thinking me and Graham are gonna go. I don't know, Graham for sure. Me, I need to get into shape. I need to get back into shape. But if I get back into like how I was,
Yes.
Fuck.
I think that is inevitable.
Yeah.
It should have happened already.
Yeah.
I think.
I think honestly.
You too. We're talking about mindset. Your mindset and Beppe's mindset.
Graham. Bro, let's not start that.
Magnifique.
Yeah.
Are unmatched, bro. At track.
Yeah.
Like impenetrable.
No, I think it's a younger generation thing, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
Because
there's you three.
Graham and Jeremy.
Graham and Jeremy.
Yeah.
And you guys you're a different breed of athlete, somewhat. You feel different.
Yeah.
From
I think we're
Steve and Luke and stuff.
We're next generation, like.
Yeah. Oh, I'm hyped, huh?
Yeah, bro, I'm so hyped. And like, I'm really hyped to see like Graham in the 4, Jeremy jumping 8, bro. Graham and myself in the 2. Like, bro, we're getting 2 levels. Like, now under 23 Europeans. Me, Graham, Jeremy, and Carla.
Is that you all qualified?
We've all qualified. And Jeremy and
under 20.
Under 20, Jeremy and Graham.
It's the first time that we've had qualifiers, let alone 4.
Yeah. 4.
That's impressive, man.
Carla as well.
Carla as well.
Man.
In the 1, eh? Or the 2?
2. In the 2.
2 is... Her 2 impressed me. I didn't expect that.
Neither did I. To be honest, I didn't expect that. I expected Janet to take it from her. But fuck. She ran so fast.
She ran really good. She ran a really good curve.
Like crazy fast. I think she had like... She knew it though. She knew she'd run fast. Because like she was saying, like, let's get the national record. I'm like, it's tough.
It's tough.
I knew she'd get it. But I didn't know she'd get it then, but I knew she'd get it eventually. But she was like saying it like she's gonna get it, and she fucking got it, man. Right there. So like she knew it. She was feeling that she was gonna run fast. Like, yeah, that's the stuff.
They felt it coming.
Yeah.
They felt it.
And then, bro, her relay, the women's relay 4x1. Her curve carried it.
Was Janet almost blundered it for us.
Claire and Janet, and then Janet's to Carla as well was shaky. Like I thought Janet's to Claire's to Janet's. I thought
Claire's to Janet. I thought it was out.
Yeah,
but I saw the
like
video.
Far out. I looked away. I was like, fuck.
I couldn't. I had the clipboard with me.
Yeah.
I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. My nerves.
Horrible.
My blood pressure and heart rate during the relays was through the roof, bro.
Yeah.
I was losing it over the.
But then the baton got to Carla, and I
was so impressed by that.
So impressed, man. I've never seen her like run that fast. That was crazy fast.
She kept them straight up.
I think she ran like 100 split there. I think she was like 11 6s, 7s.
5, 6.
Yeah,
for sure.
She was fast.
Like
really fast. I was impressed by that. Carla did really well. GSSC.
Carla showed up for GSSC. Yeah. She did really well.
And Carla's young as well. So like, she's like there with the youngsters. But then like Carla focuses on medicine a lot. Her career. You know, maybe not as much as me, Jeremy, and Graham do.
That's true.
Because us three, we take athletics as I think. I don't want to speak for them, but I think we all would like that to be our priority in life.
For sure, and at the rate you guys are going, it's going to be tough. You guys are pumping out results that are top in Europe. You're both top 5.
Europe, yeah, it's crazy. I haven't checked the European things. You know, they don't put our.
I know they don't put 21, 18, and 17.
They don't put Malta up. They don't update them.
They put up Graham's 2, the 21 2.
Yeah.
They put.
Because I think they were games. Since we did the 21-17, Graham and I, during challenge meet, I don't think they bothered putting it up.
I see.
Because I think for challenge meets, Malta has to
put them up there. My dad's been telling them to put them up because the top 4 are two Polish athletes that are sub 21. Then
for under 20.
Under 20. Fulani.
Yeah, Fulani.
And then Graham.
Crazy time.
And then Graham. And Fulani's is 21-12.
That's true.
And Graham is 21-22. That's up, not the 21-18.
That's true. So we're creeping right behind.
Yeah, man. We're there. Oh,
crazy!
I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Man, I'm gonna be so nervous. I'm gonna be so nervous.
It's fun. It's so fun seeing us do so well. Not even for I don't care about my performances, man. I'm seeing you guys do so well, bro. And going to games like not out of wild cards and stuff, out of
actual qualification.
Like you deserve to be there, and it makes me feel good.
I was talking to your dad today, and he was saying about Olympics for next year, and like how they choose wild cards.
Yeah.
And apparently he said they only take up 100, 800, and half marathon. Is this true?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
For 400, you need to put in a request, and they need to approve the request. If there's not enough people, then they'll say yes. But if they have enough, because I think they need to meet a quota, which is around, I don't know how many athletes it's, I think it's 48 or 46 or something like that. But and so Janet needed to have this move, but then they chose Carla to go.
Yeah.
But it's all
I didn't know that it was just those 3 events.
Yeah, just those 3 events go up. The rest you need like confirmation from World Athletics, from IOC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was those 3 events though.
It's we're getting to European level now.
Yeah.
And Olympics and
slowly.
It's gonna take a while.
Maybe qualifying for Olympics is next generation. Because bro, to run 10 flat. Like, you know how many white guys run 10 flat like this much? You can hold them all in your hand, you know? So it's crazy, but like, we'll start step by step, you know? We have GSSC, we performed, now...
We demolished in GSSC.
We demolished.
We did really well.
And I was like, talking to people who aren't into sports, and like they'd be crying and like telling us like we're so proud of you, like thank you, and like whatever for like putting our country on the map.
Seeing you guys sign kids signatures.
I signed so many I signed so many T-shirts and hats. Cool. I think I want to change my signature. I got tired of doing it. No, I'm joking.
Time to change the job.
No. I'm joking. But yeah, no, it was so sweet. The kids are so sweet. I hope that they grow up and like keep it going, you know.
My athletes were there as well.
Yeah.
They told me, coach, get Jordan to take a photo with us.
Yeah.
It was really nice. I'm glad that so many people, so many people came.
So many.
On the last day, it was packed, man.
Yeah.
Packed.
I expected, like, first day, I was like, okay, there are a lot of people, but I expected more. But then I was like, okay, it's just the first day, you know. But then by the last day,
me and then they shared a moment at the finish. He came near me. He told me, "Wow, look at Marsa." I thought it's packed.
Yeah.
Or like it's beautiful seeing it so full. Heck, man, it's nice seeing people actually show up to these.
And the new stadium as well.
And new stadium.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is good, by the way.
It's good. It's pretty good. I like lemonade.
Nice.
I'm not a lemonade guy, but this is really good. Aussie style lemonade.
What do you give it?
Huh?
What do you give it?
Like a 7 or
7. Tastes like Sprite.
Tastes like it's true. It does taste like Sprite.
Yeah.
They have Monster has a bunch of drinks that taste like other drinks. Like they have the silver. It low-key tastes like Powerade.
Yeah.
Like the Powerade.
I think I'll give this a 7 as well.
Yeah.
My favorite Monster is it's like, I think the mango one.
Yep, you
blue one.
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah, that was the best.
That's good.
I love that.
They better sponsor us. They better sponsor us.
Go for it.
Go for it, Vero. Like I always get that at uni.
Before GSSC, I went to load up on like monsters.
Oh wait.
Bro, I have to stop that though. They're like
I had a problem,
Yeah.
I had a big problem in JC.
Taking like one every day.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
One every day.
That's
Then
bad.
once I went to a PE lesson, and we're doing tests of how to measure someone's blood pressure and heart rate and stuff. He measured my blood pressure. It was like 140/90.
Jesus Christ.
And I was at rest, total rest. He's like, let's see. You're like almost gonna die.
Fuck.
You know, and my heart rate was at rest, like 90. Like, no way. I had to stop them then.
Jesus.
I had to stop them. He low-key got worried. He was like, this is hypertension. It's cool.
But like, I take them, like, once we went to Formia training camp and we did a session and I took one before a session and I was feeling like crazy, man. Like, I was running fast, bro. I was doing splits in crazy times. And I don't know, I got into my head that like Monster is crazy. But it's like a bit of an unhealthy
That's an
supplement
unhealthy crazy,
kind of,
yes.
yeah. So I need to replace it with like electrolytes and BCAA, you know, healthy
I mean, you can take caffeine.
yeah, like caffeine pills.
Supplements.
Yeah.
There are.
I was talking to Jared and Gooseman,
Yeah.
and I learned so much from them.
There.
Like I actually learned so much. Staying a week at the hotel with them, I learned so much. Like, but they were telling about like these caffeine and how they take in like milligrams. Even Dylan, I learned a lot from Dylan as well. Yeah, they're good with these supplement things, and I take none. Like I really need to start getting on supplements. Yeah, because like even recovery stuff, you know, it helps.
Yeah, changes.
important stuff.
It does help a lot. I can see it, and they're very Jordan and Dylan. They're very knowledgeable about these.
I think these long distance
things.
athletes,
Yeah.
they know what they're doing.
And Jared's world class
Yeah.
as well. So I'm sure he'll know
Yeah.
everything about speed recovery and speed endurance and things you need to do to be ready to do speed endurance sessions and stuff, man.
Fuck, bro, I feel so bad for Jared.
Dude, I cried, man. I was on the brink of tears when I saw it. I couldn't handle it, man.
Shit, man. Like, I don't know what I would do in his position. Like being a world class athlete, you know, at that level.
Man.
Like this guy was running 46s so easily. you
Like
know?
nothing.
Yeah. And
He has sub 46s, mid 45s in him. It's cool.
yeah, I would have thought by the end of his career he would have done like 44s easy. You know, easy.
Yes.
Maybe going lower. And I don't know, I hope this doesn't put him back like too much. I know mentally he's fine. I spoke to him a bit.
Yes,
he's fine
I
mentally.
spoke to him as well.
And like he's ready to like get out of recovery and like just grind.
I think he needs to keep like that.
Yeah, he will. He's a strong
I
guy.
think he needs to keep that mentality for sure.
Yeah, he is.
Because otherwise, if you sink and you just let it take over, you're not gonna come back.
Yeah,
He can come back, and he will come back
for sure.
But he needs to.
He has a lot of support.
Yeah, man.
Malta loves him.
Bro.
Like Malta loves him.
Well, I know we have a lot of controversy about like foreign athletes and stuff.
But like, man,
Yeah, my bro, you can't give them shit anymore.
no. And like they genuinely
can't.
want to represent Malta.
Exactly.
Because they love it.
Jordan, me and my dad were talking about it. About like people still giving them shit over us bringing in foreign athletes and stuff. But Jordan, first, it was Charlotte in Samoa. And then I'm gonna go into the more recent ones like Jordan and Jared.
Yeah.
Jordan changed his nationality, changed his citizenship, and refused to compete for Australia to wait to be able to represent Malta.
Yeah, like come on, man.
That shows that
Like this guy
he wants to represent Malta.
Yeah, like this guy generally like wants to be Maltese, you know, and like you could see it with most of them that they actually want to represent Malta and they like the country and whatever.
Jared showed it in the 4x4.
Jared showed it, man. And Malta fucking loves him,
Bro, I adore that guy.
Yeah,
He's
man. I wish he stopped.
Even I really wish he stopped.
Like
Even
Andy was telling me he was running around the track telling him like to stop. Like he was going with him telling him to stop. But fuck, bro, he's crazy.
He's a fighter. He's a fighter. You're not gonna get him to stop. But even Jared, he changed his citizenship as well, and now he lives here. So
yeah,
to me, they're all Maltese.
Yeah,
to me,
definitely. And like even Gaetano.
Yeah.
Gaetano's the only one which isn't like half or quarter Maltese.
Yeah,
he's
he's
full Italian.
Full Italian,
You know, but even he, man, I don't know if he's just like, I don't think he's just saying it, but like the way he talks to us, like he genuinely wants to represent Malta and like Forza Malta, you know.
We took him in. No?
Yeah, we took him in, and he like appreciates it, and he's grateful, and you know, he genuinely wants to like
at least
make the country proud.
These things you don't hear them. So from the outside looking in, you're not gonna anticipate that someone's gonna think like that. We need to put it into perspective.
Yeah.
During the games, there was a lot of stuff about foreign athletes.
Crazy, man.
So
Crazy.
I'm not gonna go into detail. I feel like our association of all the associations that competed in GSSC did the best in dealing with the foreign athletes and integrating them into our system.
In athletics, at least.
In athletics,
yeah.
I'm telling you, the Formia camps and all that stuff are the greatest thing that they've done to create us, to bring us more as a team.
Yeah.
Before, we never had national team stuff.
No, I remember before I stopped, they had just started doing, they would do one session every Monday. You remember that?
Yes.
Every Monday, the 400 meter track would be closed off to national athletes.
Yes.
And they would just train there. They had just started that. I had stopped.
That was when, 2021 or 2019?
I think 20.
After COVID.
I think 2020. Before
COVID.
Before.
Oh no, you're right. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
It was like 2020.
Because I was allowed to use the track, I think.
Yeah.
Because I was in the program still for 400 hurdles.
Yeah. I think that was just before Andy started.
That Andy came in. Andy came in right before COVID, and then the first thing he had to deal with was COVID. Man, great.
I love that guy.
Great. Well, I think after the games we became close.
Andy?
Yes. I have a newfound respect for him.
Yeah,
I
love Andy so much.
I respected him before. We were talking during the games a lot more, and we're a bit more friendly with each other. As we never get the opportunity to speak. And now, actually working with them, because I was working in TIC as well. In the mornings I was with TIC, and then in the afternoons doing the interviews.
Yeah.
And I got to like see the things that they deal with, and I respect our officials.
Yeah, so much, and the volunteers, the officials, they don't get enough praise.
No. And see, we had a lot of volunteers helping us this time around.
Yeah.
Thank God for like students and stuff. If there weren't the students, man, there'd be nothing.
Yeah.
They did well.
Crazy well.
And the organization of everything, NASAP was
honestly, like
as good as it could get.
I could tell how all out they went with everything from the opening ceremony.
Yes.
When I saw the opening ceremony, I'm like, oh shit, I'm at like some big games.
Yes. It really felt like
it felt like huge games.
It felt like a big deal.
They did so well.
It felt like a big deal. And Janet was telling me she's been to a lot of games.
And they haven't been like this.
Art, man. Art.
I was on the verge of tears, man. I'm really like.
I got super emotional listening to Joseph Correa sing the national anthem.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I had goosebumps.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was really cool. Yeah, that was super cool.
But yeah, Andy,
it made it feel important.
Yeah, they were.
They were important. They were.
And I don't think any other small state's gonna top it.
No chance. No chance.
Definitely not.
Me and my classmate were discussing how expensive the rig is. And we were trying to calculate how much it was worth. We came to a figure of like 4 million.
Yeah.
The whole worth of everything, including pyrotechnics and the fireworks and stuff. Maybe even 5. Crazy. They went all in.
Amazing, man.
They went all in. I have only one experience being abroad for a games, and it was World School Championships of ISF.
Oh, the university games.
Not university games, not FISO.
Oh, ISF. Okay, I know that.
You didn't come.
I didn't come to ISF.
No. It was me and Jeremy, Graham.
Yeah, I remember.
We had gone, and bro, that opening ceremony was a joke. It was. We were in a massive stadium. There's like one small section of a football pitch being used for the opening ceremony, and we're just there watching. Like, okay, cool, they're done.
It's like the casual just walk around the track, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then the parade with the flag, I think it was... Who was it? Jeremy, no, sir.
Holding the flag. Oh yeah, I remember.
Jeremy.
Yeah, okay.
I think Jeremy was holding the flag.
Joke of an opening.
Yeah, it was... and it's... I think it's a bigger event than GSSC. GSSC had 9 countries. This is world school
world
championships. Bro, there was a guy 16 years old running 2090 from Brazil.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
These animals
Crazy results. There were results, they were insane. I'm seeing 10-4s, 10-5s, and they're 16, 17 years old. So it's big, and it's a world games. There's probably 30, 25 countries, something like that. So
these college athletes from outside Europe are crazy.
No.
Crazy.
There's something.
I don't know what's up with them, but you don't see many of them continue then.
That's the thing. I mean, the best example of big talents coming from the Americas and stuff to me is what's his name, the 110 hurdler, the American one.
I'm not crazy with knowledge.
And I forgot his name. I can't think of it. But he beat Holloway in the 110.
Was this recent?
Last season. Or Oregon. Oregon was last year.
It was.
He beat him in the 110.
Actually.
Right before Oregon. By a mile, by a real lot, and in the last 2 hurdles, which was unheard
college
of.
student.
He was the same age as Holloway, maybe a year older. And now, last year, after the games, he got disqualified. There was that really big controversy of the disqualification, because his reaction was 0.099.
Holy shit.
And the legal is 101. I think it was 100, and legal is 101. And there was a lot of controversy about it, that it's not a false start.
Yeah.
And you can't see it with the human eye, this reaction. So.
But the legal reaction being 101, is that based off someone who did it, or is it just the best reaction we've had in the world is maybe 0.13? So we'll give an error of plus 0.03.
I think it's more based off of what reaction is humanly possible. And your reaction to the sound. So the gun can go off, but you'll hear the sound of the gun going off, not the gun actually going off. The trigger, as in. So they were able to prove that it's 0.101. What you'll be able to hear in someone. And this controversy happened. He got disqualified, and everyone knew that if he wasn't going to win the world championship, he was going to move to American football.
Yeah, and
because it's big money, and he went to.
It's crazy. Fuck. What a waste.
That's something super American, man.
Yeah, a waste but smart.
Waste but smart, and now he's back.
When we came back, when we were at we had finished our. Had we finished? I don't know. I think it was Friday. We were watching the games. I went to watch rugby, and I was talking to Luke. I was telling him, bro, but wouldn't we dominate the sport? I told him.
Yes.
Him and I.
I think so.
I told him, what if we get the ball and we start running? There's no chance.
We're gone. You're gone.
Yeah, we're gone. And then I told him, but if they tackle me once, I'm out for the whole game.
Yes.
I'm out for the whole game.
As well.
And then he told me that's why a lot of athletes go to rugby. And it makes sense. For the money, it makes a lot of sense, because that'd be good.
That's true. Speed has become a commodity for these team sports and stuff. Even if you analyze football now, new style of football, it's all about speed, giving the ball to the fastest player and how fast you can get out the pitch.
A lot of the new bigs on football are really fast.
Rapid.
Yeah.
Everyone's just rapid. It's all about speed.
Yeah.
But I always have it in the back of my mind if I go and play rugby, if I'd be good.
Yeah.
Actually, I used to play team
You'd be a tackler.
I'd be a fucking idiot. That's what I'd be, bro. I'd go in for the dumbest things.
Everything. Everything.
I'd last maybe 2 games.
2 games.
I think. With all these, with how easily I get injured. Today I messed up my neck from pole. Imagine the injury I get. Actually, I landed, instead of landing flat, actually I'm scared to put my neck back, because I'm scared that on the skill drills, I'll land straight on my neck. So I tuck my neck in. But then I don't have my full length of my body added to the pole. I'm sitting still, and I landed seated, and I dropped my neck.
Okay.
I've had too many of these. I'm really tired of them. Once I landed on the side and strained one side, I couldn't turn left.
I think I remember you telling me that.
Then I had one session. At the end, Zhivko asked us to do extension pushes. You do a tuck and roll backwards and try to do a handstand.
Yeah, I know those.
But I was using my neck and my hands instead of just my hands. And bro, I couldn't use my neck for a week, man.
Should have listened to the coach.
It was the weirdest feeling ever, because it's like your neck is just falling. Like there's no muscle.
There's no muscle.
There's no muscle. It's just connected by string. It's just going over.
Jesus,
it's terrible, man. Terrible.
Fuck.
But it's fun, man. Bro, it's the best fun ever. I have so much fun doing it, and it feels good. And when you get it right, it's like,
bro, you've been improving. I've been seeing your technique. You're getting there.
Not too bad.
It's like such a, with like technical stuff. It's such a slow start. Like to get a hang of it and the flow.
Yeah,
it's gonna take a while.
Takes a while.
But like once you get there, then you start, building.
Once you get the technique, then it's easy to build up.
Like look at my sister, man. Once she got the technique, she did a 30 centimeter PB.
Yep.
In the span of like 2 months.
Yeah.
Fucking
crazy. This year she improved.
She was at 330 and now she's at 360. Looking to do 65, 70 soon.
She has it on her.
Crazy. She impressed me, man. Like she really impressed me.
She did really well. Because seeing her technique earlier in the season, we're not fine tuned at all.
Yeah.
Even Peppina and Nick, they always think that there's something that they can fix.
Yeah.
The only thing that we lack is the full extension and turn. And she was doing it from the side, always from the side. Yeah. And then when she got it, then she went up.
I was saying to her, like, she would always go up, and then like instead of going over it, she'd just like try get
just flick it from the side.
And go over it like horizontally.
Exactly.
And I was like, that's the hard part to get.
I had a bunch of jumps where instead of leading with my feet away from the pole, I'm like this, jumping over the bar.
Yeah.
No.
You lose so much height.
Yes, you lose a lot.
Like so much height.
I saw Nick's. You saw Nick's photo of GSSC.
No.
He jumped for 440, but his clearance on the bar was the length of his quad, man. He had a real lot left in that jump.
Another 10.
I think scored 15.
10, 15.
It was national record for sure.
What is it right now? His PB?
45, I think it's 45. 45. He has it in him. He has it in him. Good.
He had some monster competition at GSSC. Like there was 550.
The best ranked was 560.
Jesus Christ.
560. The guy that won had 550, but his season best was 531, and he's on 530. I was gonna interview him, but I asked him, you want to do an interview? Told me, no, I don't speak English. No.
Oh, the bitch.
I told him, okay, let me try to speak to him a bit.
Where is he from?
Monaco.
Oh.
And let me try to speak to him a bit. Maybe something comes out of this his English in someone. And then I told him really slow what was going on, because it was super windy.
Yeah.
And the guy
they had a headwind.
Yeah, it was bad.
Wait, no, this was the guys. Okay, my sister had a headwind.
No.
I'm not sure how the guys.
They had it from the side, which is worse.
Yeah.
Because it turns the pole the other way.
Yeah.
And they had to skip and waiting for him to die, waiting, skipping. And this guy was smart, because he didn't do like the top ranked guy. The top ranked guy waited a bit until he got in the first jump. This guy, the Monegasque guy, he jumped like 480, 490, which is like nothing for him.
He started early.
Yes, because
and then once you start, you can't be like, okay, I'm gonna do 490, and let's say they put up 10 centimeters. You can't say I'm gonna skip 5.
You can.
And you can.
You can. The thing is, he did it because he knew that the wind wasn't gonna die down. So if they were gonna risk it, he's not gonna risk it.
He'd at least get one jump in to secure a place.
Exactly.
Okay.
And he did well. He did very well. Because then when he jumped 530, there was no wind. Wind was gone.
That's true.
And he did really well. And so then I tried to get him to see what we were gonna say. Oh, and we settled on something.
Yeah.
Then he said, "Oh, let me go get the flag."
Never came back.
Then there was another race. I was like, wait, because now there's the medal ceremony, there's this race who I want to interview. I think it was, I forgot what was after, naħseb 2 or something. And then I always telling him, okay, wait, and then that's it.
Never happened.
And I didn't manage this. I felt really bad. It was what I had prepared to ask was something that's an interesting thing to ask. Screw it.
Never got around to it.
Doesn't matter. I interviewed Bedzin after the 4x1.
That's all that matters.
Bro, I'm gonna edit that in the intro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it, bro.
It's so good. The audio clip of him screaming, "I want to thank the crowd." It's so funny.
Fuck, man.
It was so
such good
funny.
vibes, bro.
Dude, I'm glad that he had that relay, man.
He's our captain, man.
I didn't want him to end on that 100, bro.
And like the relay was so good, he forgot about the 100.
He was good.
It's like he's like, fuck
Go
that.
with the win.
That I got more than like I could have asked for, you know. That relay was amazing.
Was that time better than the one?
Yeah, it's better than we did in Florence.
How much was in Florence? It was 40-60?
Yeah, Florence we did around, I think 63. Yeah, something like that. 60s, I think it was low 60s. And now we did 58. 58 is
good.
But man, I was like, our changeovers were really good.
I've never seen them so good.
And it's not that like we had one changeover. We had all three. All three were really good changeovers, you know.
All of them.
And then when I saw the time, I was like, but the changeovers were so good. I wanted it, bro. Like, okay, it's a bit ambitious, like to pray for a sub 40, but at least closer to it, you know.
It's there, Tom.
But it's there. I think we need to be later in the season, where all of our speed gets like a bit like me and Graham are there with speed.
Yes.
Bedzina
peaks quite late.
Bedzina and Gaetano, they both rank up towards the end. So I think
now they're approaching that peak.
They're getting there.
That peak.
Exactly. So now we wait for them to get to their normal and somewhat better than normal self, because
I think they have Bedzina Hayaxat.
Yeah. Well, I think you know what, I think Bedzina's mentality is different this year, which is why he's going to improve. Because he's like, his head's much higher, you know, and he's less not less ambitious, but
you think he feels less stakes, like?
Yeah, I think he's more collected now. He's more calm.
I think that's true. I do remember when he was younger that he was a bit of a hothead.
Yeah,
he was hot.
But like, bro, if you're gonna be a sprinter, you have to be. You have to be. It's part
argumentative and ready to fight everyone inside. It's true. He settled into a position now where he's like
more of a leader. Like he's taking that road.
Yeah.
He'll improve. I'm ready for him.
Bounce back king.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that 4x1. That 4x1 is going to look at maybe a sub 40.
It's there. It's there. If we get more practice and get more speed, the exchanges were phenomenal.
Yeah, but sub 40 is tough.
Yeah.
Like it's a bit away. You know. I was talking to Jeremy, and he's planning on making a comeback to some sprints. Not the one, but
not the one.
At least to get into the 4x1. You know, I know he's spoken to Mario about it.
He's fast. He was always fast.
Jeremy has a 1087 PB easily, and Jeremy's fast. Jeremy's explosive. You know, he's like me.
Yeah.
So he'll have a good start, and then he'll run fast. Jeremy can do easy 10.7s. Easily. I think
he has it
without training for it. If he keeps training for a long jump, he can do a 10.7. Easy. You know. If we get Jeremy instead of Gaetano, although I love Gaetano, I also love national records.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll take a national record.
This is our national best, but because of Gaetano, it's not.
Unfortunately,
it sucks. It sucks. But he needs to recollect himself. I want to see him jump big.
Bro, you saw how he was jumping. GSSC. Jogging,
man. 680.
Bro, his technique is so, like, he's so fun to watch. Like watching him jump. Like in the air, he's just cycling, bro, after a jog. Amazing. And he jumps so high.
He's impressive. He's an impressive talent. Very.
And he's a good athlete. Not in a sense of talented, but he's smart as well. He knows how to use his energy and like where to distribute it.
Take care of his.
Yeah, and take care of his like he has a strong team as well behind him.
He has his dad. Who's probably the best physio on the island. I mean, he has a good basis to be able to push his body to the limits and know what to do to recover and stuff.
Yeah,
but I felt bad for him for the long jump. I know he was disappointed. Still,
but it's like
he put in a good performance after what happened.
Yeah, he's a bit in the same boat as me, man. It's just like the unfortunate circumstance of bad timing. I'm not saying that if I was in good shape, the 200 would have been easy. Because if I was in good shape, it may have been another photo finish with Graham.
Yes.
Which like
we wouldn't have said no.
Yeah,
for sure.
But it's kind of like where you have so much more to give, but this one thing is holding you back. And okay, GSSC now passed. I wish I could have been in good shape. I'm sure Jeremy feels the same way. But now that it's gone, what are you just gonna like keep saying? What if? Or are you gonna like fix your injury, start training again, and then prove to everyone that if you were in good shape, then you could have done it. Like Jeremy, he has nothing to prove.
No, his
like everyone knows. Like his more than me. His was more extreme than mine because I was able to do my usual stuff.
He could hardly run.
Jeremy could hardly run. So no one's doubting him.
No. I see no doubts in
no reason to doubt Jeremy.
But I know he's happy with it and he's satisfied with it. But he also knows he can go.
Yeah.
He can go to something bigger, much bigger.
8.
Much bigger. 8, man, bro.
And like the thing is like what do you say? We're like talking about like these distances and these times, and like, these guys are 19, 20.
That's the craziest part.
That's like Matthew Gagliasore
as well.
Matthew Gagliasore is 18, no?
Yes, he's younger than.
Actually, younger than 17.
He's younger than Graham.
Like
he's our first medalist in a big games. EOF.
Yeah.
Bronze at EOF is.
Yeah, that's crazy good.
Something to be.
How much had he run?
Not his. It was his PB. 48, 49, something like that.
That's good. He did a 47, no?
No. He did 48.3.
Okay, a GSSC.
Yes, no. But he had. Listen, in the heats, his race was pinpoint perfection. That was the even better than Graham's. His strategy for the 4, not only the splits, the way he planned it out was perfect. I saw it's super uncommon to hear your second split in the 4 faster than the first one.
Yeah.
Because you're dying of lactic. But he did it faster.
Really?
Yes, he was cruising. Then the curve started, second curve, gone. He switched on and he finished really strong. I don't know if he won, but wow, man, I was really impressed by that. And to be honest, I thought that he would run under 58. 48. I thought he could do it.
I mean,
like he has
Matthew Gagliasore as well has been suffering with an injury.
Yeah, he had that.
So
he's
lost a lot of training.
And to come back, bro, he hasn't even been training for 2 months before GSSC, and he's running 48.
Yeah. And these are events like
that they need training for.
That you need training for.
Exactly.
Like how we mentioned earlier, in the 100 I was able to come back and run maybe my normal run.
Yeah.
But in the 200 you can forget about it. Without training,
it's a different race.
It's a different race, bro. You need to be trained for it.
Yes.
And the fact that he came with just 2
it's impressive.
months back.
It's impressive, and he had a really good games.
Yeah.
A really good game.
It is. The 4x4 was a shame. They were looking at another gold there, but
listen, after what happened with Jared,
no one can be disappointed.
We were gonna destroy them.
Fuck.
For sure.
Definitely.
But what
shit
happened,
happens.
man? And the girls
got silver now.
The girls got silver, but they could have fought for gold. And
Yeah.
I know they were shocked, man.
Mm-hmm.
They were shocked from what happened.
Yeah.
My dad saw them. They were like, "Fuck."
Shit. Fuck. We have a bit of an accident. I knew that was gonna happen.
It's-
To be honest.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, switch places with me.
Switch.
Yeah.
No one will ever know. That's like we got
Oh
the
yeah, don't worry.
camera.
Sorry, clean it up. Ha, G
We'll clean it up now.
Bring it here.
Okay. I don't trust myself with this
No.
stuff.
We should have put it on.
I knew that.
Here.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh yeah, no worries.
We
Sorry,
clean this up
Matt.
now.
Huh?
Sorry, Matt.
Oh,
We spilled a bit of
Lucas
Monster.
spilled on the carpet.
I spilled Monster.
it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna.
But my dad saw them after what happened with Jared. It's like they saw a ghost, bro.
Yeah.
They were like,
It's like at that point, like
"What just happened?"
Mhm.
You lose it.
Your only focus was on Jared.
You don't blame them because from what how Nick told me, I'm not gonna say the details,
Mhm.
but it was not nice.
Yeah.
Not nice at all. But,
Horrible.
But me and my dad were talking after these games that we might even have a really strong under 20 4x4 relay.
Under 24x4. Graham, Matthew,
Graham, Matthew, Jordan,
Jordan.
the one who runs with Savio. The tall one. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
fuck.
51 3.
That guy ran like the 200 once with us.
He's good. He's really good. And there's someone else we mentioned. And we think it's super worth it to take them up for 4x4. They'll
for
reach
120.
final. They'll reach final.
Oh,
They have a very, very, very good team.
depends who that fourth runner is. I don't know.
I forgot who we mentioned for that. Emma, man, it's unheard of. We have such a stacked youth roster.
Of four people, man. It's not like one event with one good guy. It's four.
Four.
It's four of them. Graham did a crazy 4, man. GSSC. I think he got robbed of a gold. Because you know that guy.
They was good.
The guy, he's French.
Emma, I know, we know, okay, it's true. I know he's French. But he's been representing Monaco. This was
For a
his
while.
3rd or 4th GSSC.
Yeah.
So he's been representing them. Emma, I know what you mean.
Yeah, but like then
It's
again, like fuck the gold. Like robbed of a gold. Who cares, man? You did like that time. You know, look at the bigger picture, man. You know,
He
like
smashed
it's a
that.
fucking.
He smashed that record and thank God.
And he's gonna smash it. He's gonna smash his own record again.
He gave him a run for his money. Graham didn't hold back.
Graham, I was talking to him about how he split his 4. That's really smart.
I didn't
he said-
say about it.
He said I ran the first too fast. So he either tries to catch up with me and doesn't manage, or he lets me go and then I can just finish my race normally. You know? And like Graham knew he could run a fast too. I think
He's
he ran
really
like
smart.
I think he ran like 21 highs, or I'm not sure actually. I
In the split.
And the split. I don't want to
Oh,
throw a
no,
time.
no.
No, I don't think 21 highs. I think he was like mid 22s.
Yes.
He ran fast first too.
Mahi, the what was it? 46.8.
Maybe 23.
I think they were both the same. He ran really strong.
24.
Maybe.
At the end, he didn't finish too strong.
No, he was losing it a bit. So I think it was a high 22 and
High
a mid
22 and
23,
then, yeah.
something like that. For reference, we're talking about Graham's 400.
Yeah, we didn't mention that.
No, we did, but
Oh, okay.
but we're talking about all this technical stuff like splits and
Like the
stuff.
first 200 and then
First-
the second 200.
How we're gonna confuse everyone.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
but it's
No,
show.
but he's smart. He knows what to do.
yeah,
Now he knows what to do. Him and my dad were butting heads last year, but now
yeah.
he's focused.
And like these races, like I think it goes from 2 onwards. Because like the 100 you're just running.
Yeah.
You know, 200 you need to think.
Like tactics and
Yeah,
stuff.
tactics.
That's true.
Like
For sure.
I have no tactics in the 2, man. And I think it showed because I left so fast, man, that I didn't have anything to finish. Nothing. But like usually when I leave slow, I still have nothing to finish. So I was like, fuck it, might as well try to get as much of a lead as I
I
can.
prefer to leave fast and hope for the best.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope and pray.
Yeah. But like I need to work on that speed endurance part, and then we'll do some
You do
serious
threes?
shit. No.
No.
Like I haven't had, bro. I always lose so much motivation when it comes to preseason.
Yeah, man.
When we get into preseason, bro, I'm just like, fuck, I don't go to training.
I'm the other way around.
Really?
When I start preseason, I'll bitch for like 10 days, 2 weeks. But then once I start getting into the rhythm, then I start really being, okay, I need to work. Focus. Then I start to burn out around May, June.
Really?
Which sucks, because I get
That's like season starts.
That's the season. Last year, I was training really good, and I was ready to break 60 in 400
hurdles. You were so close.
I ran 61.1. I had Lalo, man. And that race, I finished the race. I ran 61.1. I had a big, screaming because I was so happy and stuff. But then I realized, bro, I'm not tired. I had way more to give. I had more to give. I was being a bit preservative in the beginning.
Yeah.
And Daniel came and told me, bro, go. Just go. And then at the end, think about what you have left. But the way I finished was too smooth.
Yeah.
Really and truly. I had too much.
Yeah.
I need to...
You have to walk in dying.
Yeah. I think I do.
Yeah.
And then after that, I had a week where I was kind of like, training. I didn't feel like, and I was a bit tired, and I didn't do well then.
Yeah.
In championships, I won, but it wasn't the time that I wanted. This was like 62.3.
Is that?
And man, I know if I really kept on pushing and had a bit more of a grinta towards it, I would have run.
That's
my
hardest part
weakness.
of the sport, huh?
Yeah.
Like keeping your head, like, I want to be the best, I want to be the best.
Yes.
Like, you have to think that every day, man. It gets exhausting. Like every day you have to wake up and be like, okay, I have to go and like have another session. I can't let this session beat me. I have to go and destroy it every day. And
it's burnout too. You burn out.
You have to keep it going, bro.
Yeah. That's what I struggle with, I think. I get in a bit over my head when I see I'm doing well, and then I have 1 week where maybe I don't do well, and I let it affect me a bit too much.
So that's not you alone, though, bro.
I know.
It's a really common thing. Like sometimes I go for a session of speed, and like with speed, man, I just feel like it just clicks sometimes. Like to be like your muscles, your phosphorus fibers, they're flowing. Everything's perfect. If I go to a session and they're not, I just tell Drifko, listen. Like I tell him, Drifko, change my session. I can't do speed today. I tell him like today I'm not good for speed. I can't do it. Because like I'll go, and even if I'm running the good times, if I don't feel flowy, then I'm not gonna learn from it.
No.
So sometimes like we have to adapt to a different session, because it's not every day is not gonna be your day. And I think it's really important to accept it as an athlete. Even a race, sometimes you're just not gonna race well.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not gonna train well, but you have to just like understand that there are days where you feel good, days where you feel bad, and days where you feel great. And you just accept the bad days like how you accept the great days.
Yeah.
Super important.
That's a good message to all the
athletes.
All the youngsters,
Yeah.
all the athletes. Philosopher Beppe. No, that's true. I mean, that's why we suffer. Our sport has the most burnout.
Fucking running in a straight line.
Bro, you just run.
Every day.
Run.
Yeah.
Ansi, I had hurdles.
Yeah, at
So
least you get a jump every
I
once
run
in a
over
while.
something.
Yeah. You get a jump every once in a while.
I have a jump here and there. So, man. That's how many times I changed the event, bro. I ate.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Long jump for
Pole vault,
high jump. High jump, Halini.
javelin. We're doing javelin.
I've done javelin.
What
I
about
think
the high jump?
The When I was really young.
Yeah.
When I was really young. We had last year, we had a jump off between us. High jump.
You and I?
No, we'll do it. You kick my
Good.
ass, but anyway.
I'm good now.
With me, Graham, Christian,
Nostra.
Benzina, and we said, okay, who jumps the least? Who pays for like lunch?
Oh,
when we
fuck.
go out and summer. Guess who paid for lunch?
Benzina.
Me.
Actually.
Yes.
How much were they jumping?
I don't think we were doing standing.
Nostra.
Standing and
Wait, standing and you just jump backwards?
standing and you jump backwards.
Okay.
And I jumped like 145, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Benzina and Graham jumped like 155,
Holy
160.
shit. Kristen.
Christian jumped 160,
Kristen's taller.
and then Graham just went, alright, 165. And we're like, bro, okay, done. Graham, you win, it's enough.
You just
He's
have to beat
competitive.
us. Yeah.
Yes, he didn't want to beat us.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to demolish
Destroy.
us. Man.
Yeah, bro.
He has a good mindset. I praise him so much, man.
Yeah.
He's killer instinct. He's a killer instinct.
And to be honest, that's something I learned recently about him. Racing with someone, you get to know them more.
Yeah.
And I got to know that about him.
I've trained with them for many years, all of them. Uncle Graham, I've been training with him for 2 years. But this year he saw something really triggered in him, and
He was injured for a while now.
he didn't start off the season well. They went to Formia, and my dad wasn't there, and he messed up his foot, and he took so long, man, to come back. It was plantar fasciitis like me.
Yeah.
And man, but he came back on it. My dad was really worried. He thought
Definitely.
that he wasn't good. He started training in March.
That's
February,
true.
March, something like that. Properly.
And he
With no
started
pain.
training then, and I remember winter champs. He did a crazy 300.
Man, what did he run? 34?
I think 34 something, yeah.
Madness. Bro, we saw that. There's a video of my dad screaming. Bro, how?
And he wasn't training.
And he wasn't training. Even Janet broke national record 300.
Janet's a lot younger than I thought. Not in a bad way. In a sense that she's already accomplished so much.
Yes, it's true.
And she's still 24.
25.
25. Fuck. Like I'm told after you build this legacy, you have to be at least 28.
Yes.
And I'm like,
I remind
25,
you,
you've
her
already
first
built all of
games-
this.
Her first games was 2013.
Jesus Christ. How old was she?
16.
That's young.
15, 16. And I think she won a medal.
Oh, yeah. Janet's good, huh?
She was really good from the beginning. She was good.
Janet's really good. But yeah, bro. I remember we had gone to Formia, a camp. And I was seeing Graham, and he was struggling with his foot as well. It was still annoying him. But then we started the outdoor season, and the first 200 I was talking to Jifko, and I was fuck, I know Graham's gonna be there. I don't know why, but I had a feeling that he was gonna come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
For a 2. And this is when we ran 21.4.
The 4, yeah.
I did 4.0 and he did 4.1. And it was fuck, this guy is behind, not even behind me. This guy is there with me.
Yes.
And I have to be honest, I thought I was quite, in a Malta sense, I thought I was quite at a level,
Yes.
And then when Graham stepped up, I was shit, there's someone with me up here. So I need to work more. And then the next race, he beat me.
The 18.
With the 17.
Whatever it was.
It was I don't know how much the milliseconds were, but he actually beat me. And I'm okay, fuck. I have to respect this guy. Properly respect him.
I really don't see it as a bad thing that I asked for you, man.
Well, that he's with me. It's the
That
best
he's
thing
with
that I
you.
could have
It's
asked for. Bro.
I mean,
Best thing I could have asked for.
I
I don't think I would have taken 200 this seriously if I didn't have him.
Yeah.
And like same with him.
Bro, you guys pushing each other is amazing to see. That day when you ran 21.4, even Jonathan and Carla had
They had run
some
really
crazy race.
But like literally from the 21.4 to the 21.17.
In a week.
We did that 21.17 because we both didn't want to let the other win.
Yes.
You know? So the only reason we did run that fast is because we wanted to both win. And like literally we wouldn't be running these times without each other. You know? Now nationals.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited
I'm
for
so
nationals as well.
I can't wait. Even I'm gonna be competing.
Yeah.
For what?
Full fault.
Yeah.
It's time.
Time, you know.
Let's do it.
It's time to jump over 3, man.
Let's do it.
Easy
Bro.
290. ونتلفها.
Let's do it. Bro. Keep the mental there.
I'm really excited for the 4, the 2, the 1s.
The one's gonna be good.
I hope Janet breaks record again. She was so close last time.
Yeah.
My interview for her was really good. I was so proud of it. You saw it?
No.
I told her, I went up to her. On TV and there was only the part where she's answering. So I didn't get my intro into the questions.
Yeah.
But that was really good. I said, Janet, you are painstakingly close to the national record in the 400, but you showed your dominance or something, and you managed to pull the win with an amazing time.
Yeah.
Whatever. I had so much fun doing interviews.
You looked, bro. You look like you were having the time of your
I
life.
had fun. Managed to interview you as well.
Yeah. And Sana.
And Sana. And Graham.
And Graham.
And Zina. The first one was horrible. Terrible.
You interviewed Bezina twice.
No. My first interview of the whole game.
Of the whole thing. To get into it, eh?
I needed to have a really bad one before the rest got better. I interviewed the winner of the hammer.
Okay.
I forgot her name now. Kolokotroni. She from Cyprus.
Yeah.
And she beat Valentina Sava, who was under 18 European champion in hammer. And this one came 3rd. And I told her, like, well done, you broke the game's record, whatever. And then at the end I said, you gave us a very interesting battle between your your compatriot, I said. Or Alexandra. I got her name wrong. Totally wrong. And the way I said it, it's like I knew I said it wrong. Because I wasn't sure of her name. And I felt her looking at me like, do you know what you
But you have like some kind of list. Yeah, that's something to have.
That day I didn't have anything.
No, okay.
I didn't have.
Because like you can't know all these names at the top of your head, man. You know?
No. The others then, there were like Francesco I knew. And who else did I interview
Because we
for?
stalked them.
Because we stalked them very much. The day before I was just seeing everyone on Instagram what they're posting and stuff. I forgot what foreigners I interviewed. I interviewed the hammer thrower.
The winners probably of every event.
And Francesco.
And Francesco.
I think those were the only foreigners actually.
That's true.
Everyone else was Maltese. Actually, I wanted to interview winners. But then I said, like,
I want to interview the Maltese.
I want to interview my friends, you know, even if they get bronze or what, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then I just said, whatever, I'll just keep going with it.
I'm gonna stop it.
Okay.
Bro. The final.
Your start, bro. I was losing it when I saw it.
But I fucked up so bad.
Oh, fuck it, man. Ansi, you should be super proud of
So to be
of
honest,
that
I'm not mad about the. I knew I could have beat Stravos. I came second. I knew I could beat. I mean, he took me at the end, literally at the end, and I have this habit that when I see myself losing a race, you know, when I need to win it,
check out.
I start to tense up, and my chest leans forward, my hips go back, and then I stop losing this drive from my legs.
Your race.
And after I did that for a split second, I was just like, nah, I fucked it.
Damn.
You know, I fucked up this race. And apparently Daniel was watching me run,
And he noticed.
and he saw me do this with my head while running.
Wait!
Because I think I subconsciously told myself like, nah, I can't.
Shit!
Yeah.
Man.
So, because
That's how weird.
then at that point where I did a mistake at around 50 meters, I was like, shit, I think I fucked up this race.
That's true.
So, I mean, yeah, I did 10:66, whatever.
What happened at 50? This is what you're saying?
Yeah.
You felt it?
I tensed up and I loosened up. And then Stravos kept coming from the back, you know. Beating Sansovini would have been too tough. I think I would have had to have literally a perfect race, and he would have had to have a bit of a shitty one for me to have passed him.
No, done.
Because like, if you
You're,
look at the
you're
heat,
underestimating yourself.
but if you look
The
at the
same
heat,
time.
yes, the heat was fast. You know, like the heat, I was close to him.
Your time was faster.
No, 58, and he did 49.
No, your heat time.
Yes, but that was winded.
Uh-huh.
Fuck the wind, man. The wind
What was
keeps
your time in the heat?
58.
58.
The wind keeps biting me in the ass, man. Because it was not. It's like
This
the
year,
wind-
cool hat, man.
Yeah.
Cool hat.
The wind said plus 3.2.
Yeah.
That was a fucking lie. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't 3.2. I know it.
The wind gauge this year.
Yeah. Like I know how the wind is when I run with it, you know, and it was not 3.2. I could have felt it. But yeah, whatever. So like, this is the second time I've run on the 50s with illegal wind. So I'm just waiting for the right wind, you know. I mean, I did the 1066 now, legally.
Yep.
So I done that properly. But the 1050s,
They're there.
again, I'm gonna
And the
aim
lows,
high.
yeah?
I'm gonna aim
No,
high,
aim
but
high,
I want to get the 1050s.
Don't aim anything less than
Yeah.
high, bro.
Like if you have
Don't
the
limit yourself.
mentality that okay, I can aim high, but if I don't achieve it, it's not gonna slow me down. Then why not aim high? You know, like be ambitious, be unrealistic. You have to be delusional with yourself. You know, if you're delusional with yourself and like let's say I aim for 10-4s. If I aim for a 10-4 this year and I don't do it, so what? You know, I aimed for it and I know that mentally I did everything I possibly could because that's what I'm aiming for. And even physically I put myself through that to get to 10-4. And then if I don't get it this year, fuck it, there's next year. And I'll keep going. You know?
There's a lot in you left, bro.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait to show it, man. I'd be itching, man, at
Best
home.
year ever.
Yeah.
Dijon, and it's not done.
And it's not even started. I'd be itching at home, bro, to race. And like, fuck, I want to show what I got, you know?
Man, I never had that feeling. I
No.
regret not having that feeling.
And I got this recently, man. Like when your time
You
starts to
can't start
impress
to see
yourself.
like, oh
Yeah.
my god, I'm there.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, I'm soon gonna make a name for myself, you know?
Everyone's itching, yeah.
Yeah,
This year,
for sure.
it's we've been having really good years the last 3 years. Shaba hype for GSSC, man. Yeah, my man, this year.
I'm so glad it went well. Not just for me or for Malta, but for athletics.
Vero.
Because like we showed like MOC Sports Malta.
Yes.
We showed everyone like that's
worth
their
the
their
investment.
funding worked.
Yes.
You know? And it's not only that it worked, like it's our talent that got it there, you know. So the funding, obviously, the funding's amazing.
Yes.
You know, we do nothing without it. But the talent is something to laugh at.
You can't invest in
no talent.
You can't invest in no talent. You
Yeah.
guys are the most talented athletes we've ever seen. Breaking records at 18 and 19 years old is
Yeah.
unheard of, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That
The 200 and the 100 meter records, bro.
they're gonna be
National records.
shattered.
They have to be.
Shattered.
They're
I don't
tough.
know,
They're
I don't know
both
the
kept
100, 56,
47.
42.
7 more.
Give them more.
And the 200 is 2103.
No, that's easy.
That's gonna pass.
That's gonna pass very soon.
Graham or I, maybe even together. I don't know.
Yalla.
Yeah.
Yalla together. No, that's
So if I
that's
could
going.
if I could with Graham run every race hand by hand, running in at the same time everyone, I would.
ideal scenario there.
But there are gonna be days where I'm better. There are gonna be days where he's better. You know,
For sure.
and it's gonna just
And it will keep pushing you
Yeah.
guys.
keep going up. And then the 100. 100's a tougher event, I think, to do like
The 1047.
the 1047.
That's difficult.
Because in the 100 it's raw power, man.
Mm-hmm.
Raw power. And these guys that like
The type of runner that Kevin Moore was
fucking strong.
strength, pure strength.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
a bit like Charlotte.
Mhm.
Charlotte's powerful.
Mhm.
You know, the two needs a bit of prowess, huh?
Yeah. I don't know exactly what to call it, but there's like this. You know, a bit more elegance for a 200 kind of. I don't
It's
know.
not-
That's not really the best word, but
No,
it's like-
no, I agree with elegance. I
Mhm.
think it has to be
you have,
less
you have to
about
be
power.
more maintained in your
more
power and
maintained
how
and
to use
more,
it.
There's more focus on keeping your posture.
Yeah,
More than the 4.
yeah.
More than the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Because you really need to judge the curve well.
Mhm.
As bro, God knows how many times you're almost touching the line.
Yeah.
And you're trying to keep the inside line. And the 2 is
Trying to get as much advantage of you
Exactly,
as you can. But the 2 is my favorite event,
I think it's becoming the most
Yeah.
interesting one, right?
because 1, I don't feel like I have that raw power to destroy. But then in the 2, you need to be both smart,
Mhm.
fast, and strong. You know, it's like the 400 is a sprint. I'll argue 800 is also a sprint.
Yes,
But
I'd say
the
it's
2,
as well.
the 2 is the sprint where you're literally just giving it all, you know, and it's over a longer distance.
Mhm.
Because in the 1 is gone too quick for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But which is quite ironic because I have a good start. It's like I have a good start, slow down, and then keep going.
Your start today, I was seeing it. Well,
Average day at
average day at the track, watching
working on the blocks.
Bedzina and Beppe break more blocks. Oh,
At fun training, I would hear that.
only once I saw a block move so aggressively, bro.
Bro, the amount of times I've thrown a block back and they've like, but the blocks are more, so some of them don't have good spikes at the bottom.
They need to.
So it would be a mix of the push and the bed.
Did you meet Stacy? Luke's block.
I mean, I saw her.
You saw her.
Very beautiful. But no, I haven't. Didn't speak to her.
Stacy, man, this name is so funny.
He names his block.
He named the block Stacy.
Oh, damn.
He named it after this dude that got put in prison or something. Až bestia.
I'm a bit.
No, I'm glad you had fun training with us, man.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Do it more often.
Maybe no. Probably next week I'll come for another block session with you guys.
No.
Because Jeffco won't be back till tomorrow week. So I'll come in for another session.
That's what, 3 or 4 sessions without him, man.
3 or 4. That's a whole week.
A whole week.
week
I only see him 3 times a week, that's why.
Oh yeah, in your case.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
Go.
It's good that because I think, man, like we're actually at a level now in the Maltese team where we got each other's backs as well. Like, and I see this the most like with your dad. Your dad like comes and checks up on me and Carla a lot. I really appreciate it. Like,
Yeah, my dad and Jeff have a very good relationship.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think
I think literally the whole national team is their athletes. There are some from Russia's, some from Mario's.
The whole national team is there.
The whole national team is their athletes. Yeah.
We had 5. We had 5 competing GSSC.
Janet, Graham, Luke,
Yosef and Kay.
Yosef and Kay.
And
Jeff had a lot.
Huh?
Jeff had a lot.
Jeff got a lot. Wait, you.
Ian, me,
Ian.
Carla, Claire. Yeah, a lot. I forgot them all. Ian, Claire, me, Carla.
Steve and Luke were reserves for the 4x4.
Steve, Luke. There are more, but I just can't think of them. I think
Who else? I think.
Nikolai, Sana, Pepina.
Okay, esatto, but pole vault, yes. Yes.
9 so far.
9.
I think that's
I
it.
think that's it.
Yeah.
La, he had a lot. He's the only pole vault coach, all the pole vaulters are gonna be his.
Yeah, only pole vault coach you have.
And then Mario had
Jeremy, Matthew.
Jeremy.
Swear he had someone else, no?
I guess Nick counts
Because it's his son.
because he's his son. And he does train with him, like all the
sometimes
all the pole work and stuff is with Jivko. Yesterday we were doing technical high knee and like stride positioning work.
Other stuff he does with Mario.
Other stuff he does with Mario. More like fine tuning for like his technique and running and stuff is with Mario.
Mario's a good technical sprinting coach.
Yeah, he's
like,
a good guy.
From my time with Mario, I think that's what I learned most. Is like how to sprint like technically, you know. And even now he still teaches me a lot. Like when we go to Formia, even at Marsa, you know, like I'd just be running and he like gives me a quick tip. You know, it helps. He's good at technique.
Well, we have a bit more of an environment where everyone's
that's
more
what I
willing
was
to help
to.
now.
Yeah, everyone is like literally got each other's backs and like there's no bad blood.
No, I know. Thank God.
There was a lot of it.
I know.
Like Steve used to tell me, like how much shit would go on at the track.
Yeah.
It was a reality show, man.
Yeah,
the drama.
I know.
Crazy.
I know. Me and Steve have had our arguments as well.
Oh, you can't mention a person Steve hasn't argued with.
Lamb, I know. Back before we were. It's because of how we've changed the culture with like you know, the national team and stuff.
And I think even the youngsters getting into it, the youngsters have a lot of a different mentality.
Yeah, you guys are a bit
friendlier.
A bit friendlier, but also more about yourself.
Your stuff,
you know. Whatever he's doing,
like so what if, you know? like let's say in my case, let's say like Graham runs a really crazy time in the 2.
Yeah.
Like how is that going to hinder what I've been doing, you know? At the end of the day, if you want to catch up to him, you work as much as him, more. You know, you keep doing, like I shouldn't resent him for him doing his job.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's something that the older generation used to think for some reason. You know,
it's
like
to keep an eye on.
It's like, he took my place in these games.
Yeah.
But that's something I was talking to Jared and Guzman about. I was telling him like, why should we?
One sec, Fed, you put on the.
What?
You continued it.
From here.
So it's still going.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Why?
So there was a point where you actually press continue.
Did this?
All right, I didn't even notice. All right, complete.
She did do it.
All right, I didn't see her do it. She was quick with it.
Yeah.
About Jared and Guzman.
I was talking to them. I was like, let's say it comes to Worlds this year, in Budapest, and we come to a point where they need to like pick an athlete to take off.
Yeah.
I find it so stupid that I need to be in competition with Guzman, with Jared, with Jeremy, when they're not even in my events, you know, because like when they come to take up a wildcard or whatever in whatever event, they need to consider like everything. So to me, it's just super stupid that like they don't take up a team. Maybe it's not possible.
It's not possible. I understand.
It's not possible,
I understand you.
But I feel like the fact that they put this added tension and competition between us.
Between people who you don't even compete against.
I would love I would love to just support Jeremy and everything he does, you know. But then sometimes at the back of my head I'm like, I want to go to Worlds, you know. So like I need to be at competition with everyone. But
I know. It does those Worlds and stuff and
it's
European,
like a flawed system.
It is. But it's a logistical issue from the side of Worlds and the organizer stuff, because they can't.
You can't have that.
There are so many nations that do have qualifying power, and there are so many that don't. That they can't accommodate for everyone. Instead, you know what we're going to have in the 100 Kirku? You know, we already have preliminaries. This is World and Europeans and Olympics. Prelims, heats, semis, finals. We'll have preliminaries, heats, semis, final.
Yeah.
You know, people will end up running 4 times. It's too much.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know how many athletes are actually, but there's a quota that they reach. If they have less, and you request that your athlete
they can
be put in that event, they will allow you to go in that event. But if there's the quotas filled, that's a cut. But
But I think we are approaching the stage where we actually take up a team for these events.
It will be soon. It will be soon. Maybe not Europeans. I don't know about Europeans.
I mean, Europeans, we might go up as a team. Me,
European
Carla,
championships?
Jeremy,
European Championships?
under 23.
Nah, I'm saying senior.
Senior.
Senior. No, if they don't take all of you up for under 23, ma tamil sense.
I was talking to your dad, and I don't know if it may be a thing. I don't know if they were just saying it.
What?
But they were saying that Jeremy and Graham wouldn't be able to come up and compete at under 20 as well. Which to me makes no sense. Because if you're 19...
Jeremy did this
He did?
a few years ago when he competed. Where was he?
He went to both.
He went to both. Under 20 and under 20.
So they can.
They can.
So there's no excuse for us,
There's no excuse,
all four of us, to go up.
No.
Okay.
They were deciding which event Graham was going to compete in. That's the only thing. Because he can go. He's qualified for both 4 and 2.
He's qualified for the 4 now.
Yeah.
He's so good.
What
was the qualifying for the 4? 46, 47.
He had already, Safin Afin, he had already qualified, which is 47-3 or 47.
47-3 can I, man.
Or 47-4.
I think that time he did a 47. Wasn't it 8? I'm mistaken, no?
47-80.
I'm mistaken.
Oh, you might be right. No,
Yes.
Yes, it was. He broke it by a second.
No, sub-second.
What the hell, man?
He was ready to get more, man.
No, he has.
And I think that's the thing with 4
rocket
and 2.
boots.
4 and 2. They're easier to improve in because they're tactic games.
Yeah.
And you can fix your physical body. You can train it. But then at the same time, you can fix your tactics.
Mm-hmm.
In the 100, there are no tactics.
Yes,
You just fucking
go out and and just go.
You just go and go and go. That's your tactic. That's everyone's tactic.
Yeah.
But for the 2, if I improve my tactic, then I can reduce the time by 0.4. Which is mad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Graham improved physically. Maybe he also improved tactically. And even mentally reduced it by a second.
My dad does put a lot of importance on tactics.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't start well, you're not gonna finish well. You need to continue with the momentum.
You have to be running 11 flats.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Graham in training, he runs 11-1. In reps, he runs 11-1, 11-2.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a beast, man. A beast.
Yeah.
A beast. He has potential in him that is sky high.
Crazy.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm. Nice situation that we're in though, with athletics.
It feels different.
I can't wait for my exams to be over so I can give athletics my 120%, man.
I know, man.
Because right now it's I'm at training and halfway through my session I'm fuck, I have an exam tomorrow.
I have an exam tomorrow. I need to actually study.
Yeah, fuck, I have structures next week and I know nothing. Fuck.
What are structures? What? How to just stand up buildings?
Yeah, the forces that would be going through different members in a truss or any structure kind of. I think I'm saying it right.
out of my
yeah. This will be me answering it next week.
Bomba good. Yeah, we're gonna revise your answers now.
Please don't.
Yeah.
We're gonna go straight to studying after here.
But yeah.
That's the life that most of us are doing. Me, Graham.
They're all in university and college now and still studying. Graham's smart.
Mm-hmm.
We're all smart. I'm not smart. You're all smart.
Carla's impressive.
He's gonna be a doctor and silver
Doctor, national record holder.
Man, what the hell?
Best female sprinter in Malta.
But hopefully the careers will be tracked.
Yeah.
That's what we hope for.
I mean, this is my game plan. My masters should be finished by the time I'm 24 years old. Then after that,
You'll be peaking.
I'll be peaking. I'd like to put all my architecture stuff, work, any other warrants I have to get, I would like to put it on hold and try go abroad, somewhere in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
you know, by then Jivko would have stopped. I would have need to find a coach. And I'll find a team somewhere in Europe, and I'll just go like try my best to go pro.
Speaking of that, I remember there was one year, I think the year after Luke went to Olympics 2017. He decided to go abroad for 6 months. Well, he decided to go abroad for 2 months. I don't know. I don't remember why. And he joined a team in Loughborough there for a while. And they told him, we're going to a training camp to Tenerife.
That's true.
For
Tenerife's nice.
For 2 months. He came back different. My dad was like
Impressed.
It's like night and day from his technique. Before he was very for sure, because he was running taller, higher knees, different frequency, different style of running. It was different look. After that, man, that opportunity really changed him. I think this is my perspective. After he came back from Tenerife and he came back to Malta from Loughborough and all these camps and stuff, Istra, man, I think he started to really improve consistently and all the time. Benzina doesn't have like great season openings, but towards the end, he's always super close to his PB. And I think this experience of this going abroad and stuff helped him even mentally. He prioritized it a bit more after that, I think.
Yeah.
We are even going to the Olympics, obviously. You're gonna naturally
prioritize
gonna start thinking,
I love athletics.
I love athletics, I love track, I want to train and whatever.
For sure.
When he got that opportunity to like get that money invested into him and take these opportunities to forget about work, forget about any other things that he like responsibilities and stuff, and focus and train.
What a nice life.
Yeah, bro.
I want that. I want to forget about everything and just train.
Hey, yeah, man.
That's what
We're getting there.
That's
We're gonna get there.
But I
You're
think
gonna get there.
we got you by my side.
For sure, man.
But I think
I'll be at the finish line ready to interview you.
always
Beppe, how are you feeling?
Oh, pretty good.
Beppe, 10-4. What's going on? What's going on in your mind right now?
Next week, 10-3. I'm good. Next
I'm
week,
good. Business as usual.
9-8. What? As if,
Osh Zefara.
bro, 9-8.
You were just talking about setting expectations that are delusional. 9-8.
Alright, but like, okay, there's levels to delusion. Bro. There's like delusional, okay, like you're cutting it a bit, but then there's delusion like
Bro,
keep dreaming.
keep dreaming. Bro.
You know, there are different levels to delusion. That's pretty much it.
Thanks for coming on the episode, bro.
Thanks for having me, bro.
You had an amazing
It was an
session
honor.
today. You impressed me. I
Thank
really
you,
love,
champ.
bro.
Thank you, bro.
Rapid.
Thank you.
That was episode 4 with Beppe Grillo. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace out.
See ya.